Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Blue button. Blue. The L is disappearing on me lately.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Well, everybody who'd be annoyed by me has left now after that. So yesterday, one of my regular customers came in. I was working the register at PF1 at Pickfin, the big building, and it was wrapping, so I had a moment to chat, and she had said to me, "You're always happy, aren't you?" And I thought about it. I thought, mostly, yeah. Like, I have to. And then by the end of the day, I realized that I ended my video yesterday with such a down note, and it didn't stay down there, by the way, you guys. So for those of you who are like, I hope she's okay. I'm okay. I don't stay down there very long. I try not to. But when she said it, I had a moment, and I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm mostly a happy person. I mean, I try and see the bright side of everything. Like, bright side, I didn't have to bring restock in today. Yeah. But I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, oh, in a hole. There are some days that are rough, and there are some days that I don't film. I mean, there are days that I film where I don't like what's happening in my world. It's out of my control. I don't like it, Everyone has those days, right? When it feels like the world is against you. And of course it's not true. Of course it's not true. And if I can't get out of that mindset where I feel like the world is against me, then I know it's time to go in and get meds. So I have what's called situational depression, and I will kind of get in a funk, but I'm not in a funk now. I mean, I by the end of the day, Victoria and I were laughing. I went to her school and she said, "There's an art show tonight. Is it okay if I stay?" And I said, "Sure." And then she comes out and other parents were coming out and all this stuff. And she goes, "I just wanted to see my art." And I said, Can I go to this? Like, you didn't tell me this was the thing you had art in. Turns out she's got a painting in the art show. It's a beautiful painting. It was the best one there. There were clearly other artists who were more refined in their craft, but my daughter's was the most beautiful one there. I'm just saying. So I got to see her art, and I got to see all the other very talented kids. Oh, there's one there. I told Victoria, she goes, "Oh, I talk to him every day." And I said, "Could you please relay the message that I can't wait to see him at the Institute of Art, his exhibit at the Institute of Art?" Because this kid is clearly an artist, and he is just waiting for his moment, because it's just, oh my. And he had like 4 different mediums that he was working in, including film. And I went, I am intrigued. And I love art, so it's been a hot minute since I've been to the Art Institute. Used to go with my mom, so I stopped going because it made me sad, but I think it's time for me to get back on the art track. Yeah, I really enjoy art. Anyway, so that pulled me out of the funk, because I got to spend time with Victoria and see her with her friends and in her element. And when I see her and she's so happy, I am so happy. Like, it's enough. It's like, I could be broker than broke, but seeing her happy is enough. It's enough for me. still want things for myself. I still want to do better. But the contentment I feel when I see her happy, like she doesn't know we're poor. She just knows we do a lot of fun stuff on a budget. Right? And she's adorable. So for those of you who wanted to know Victoria's secret, because the other day I said it's her secret and I'm not going to tell it. She's seeing my mother-in-law today, so she'll be able to tell her that secret herself, and I can share it here. Victoria got her braces off. This is what she looks like now. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful without her braces. She was beautiful with them. She was beautiful with her janky teeth, but she didn't like her janky teeth. She looks so good. It was a good day, and now she's turning 15 next week. And I said to her, I don't want you to turn 15. I want you to stay 14 forever. And she said, why? And I said, because nothing good happens after 14. Like once you turn 15, nothing good happens. And she's like, Mom. And I said, nope. You're going to get your driver's license. It's going to break my heart. I'm going to turn 18, graduate from high school, leave me, and it's going to break my heart. Nothing good happens after 14 for a parent. Everything good happens for her. But anyway, we're having a party this weekend for her, and it's going to be wonderful, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm not sad anymore. But I did not bring restock because there's just no freaking point. I'm going to stop and get some cash. And if there are garage sales, because it's Friday, we're going to stop at some garage sales if I see any. It's Friday and garage sale season has clearly begun. Because it's going to be 80 degrees this weekend. So I might as well have some cash on hand just in case. And I'm not in a rush to get to pick it because I don't know, maybe we do there. I'm going to go with bank, get some cash. And sadly, I was right. I didn't have to bring anything. And the woman who was going to buy this little cake stand didn't buy the cake stand, and then she didn't put it back either, so. That's what I gotta do is put it away. So the one potential sale I had yesterday didn't get sold. Cool. So that's my morning so far. I got nothing. I work over here this morning, so I'm just waiting for us to open now. It's gonna be hard being over here today because if nothing sells, and turn the lights on. We had a lot of returns from customers. That was not even mine, but I remember a customer carrying it out next door. So if I'm working over here today and I don't see stuff sell, it's going to be heartbreaking. Heartbreaking to be here all day. I'll have 2 hours doing something else later this afternoon, but I can hardly breathe. Oh, my old back. I hate when they put these damn things on the floor. Hang it up. We're old. We don't want to be bending over here. Okay. Well, at least I sold something today. I sold my green vase or flower pot. Finally. That was way cheap for that $19. I think it's McCoy. Wasn't it McCoy? I don't remember. Anyway. Also, the veil that went with the wedding dress sold. So I made $10 off my free thing that I got, which is awesome. Sold a bird. Didn't sell much more than that, but I sold a couple cards. It's at least something sold. At least we broke the ice. I haven't paid rent yet, but you know, here we are. That's pretty rough. But I had the veil was sold to this customer, y'all. I've never walked out of the building and yelled F her before. I did today. We're all very nice at Picket. So like, if the customer says they want it, you know, whatever, we're very accommodating. So she walks up, and I had wrapped all her stuff. Like she had been shopping like a drunken whore, right? Like she was shopping like a drunken whore. And it was like bags and bags and bags and bags of stuff. And she walks up and she goes, I'm going to want to see everything I bought before you. And I said, okay, it's wrapped up. And I was about to say, but you're welcome to go through the bags. And she looks at me and she goes, tough titty. Y'all, the rude, I mean, oh, and the look she gave me, and I went, okay. And I was like, I'm going next door. And I walked away. I'm like, I would have helped you to your car. I would have been so nice to you. But you, and then apparently she was rude to everybody. Like somebody had offered to take her stuff, or I don't know how it went. And she was super rude to them. And I'm like, what is your damage? I mean, seriously, if you're always having an issue with people, if people are always rude to you, you're the problem. I could not believe it. I was just literally stunned by her tough titty. Uncalled for. Rude and uncalled for. And I was just like, I ain't helping you with nothing. I ain't helping you to your car. I could care less if you burn in hell at this point. Wouldn't give you water if you were. So yeah, I can get spiteful. But other than that, you know, I got to work with Naomi for the last part of the day, and she's staying over tonight. So we got our slumber party night. Mom gets a slumber party first. But it was fun to see her, 'cause she wasn't there last month, and I get to spend a little time with her and laugh a little bit. But it was, otherwise I would have been sad because I haven't sold anything. I mean, I can total how much I sold today in my head so far. 2 cards, that's $12. The $10 veil, $22, and a $6 bird, $28 today. It's better than nothing. I don't work tomorrow, and I'm kind of glad because it's a little anxiety provoking. And then one of the vendors said to me, she goes, I know I write a lot of your stuff up on Sunday. And I said, oh yeah, they're real good at shopping on Sunday, the 10% off day. Which, you know, galls me. It galls me. But it's so frustrating. And I'm glad I'm not going to be there tomorrow because I'm afraid I won't sell anything. I'm afraid it'll be another $28 day. And I'm going to just be sitting there going, I won't make rent again. Like the next 2 days will have to be gangbusters. And it's supposed to be like 80 degrees. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people out and about, but yeah. It's going to have to be gangbusters for me to even break even at this point. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go home. I have party planning to do for Victoria's party. I got to pick up her cupcakes by 5 o'clock today, and I got to be running all over the world. So we're got stuff to do. So it's not a great video again. But the struggle's real, y'all. It's been rough. These last few months have been really hard. Really hard. And so to have a couple days where it's just like, oh, nothing. That was hard. It feels awful. It feels awful. I mean, I'm gonna survive it. It will be what it is, but you know, it still doesn't feel good. Just one of those things. But you know, I appreciate all the well wishes in the comments. I really do. I just don't want you to think I take that for granted. It's hot. Good Lord, I'm warm. I don't want you to think I take that for granted at all, because it helps. It's a huge support for me. But the reason why I show you guys the struggle isn't for that, like, give me sympathy. I show you the struggle because I think if there are other people that are going through the same thing, and then all you see are the social media posts and the happy posts, and you're thinking, it's just me that's struggling, because I'm struggling with all I see is the Instagram and the Facebook and the TikToks, and everybody looks like they're doing better than me, but are they? You know, and then when you get down to it and you have a chance to talk to another vendor, and they're like, oh no, it's been rough. And there are some vendors that will not tell you the truth. They will not. They'll be like, oh no, everything's great. It's all sunshines, unicorns, and rainbows over here. You know, and maybe they are. Maybe they're living the charmed life. But there's a lot. For every charmed life, there's a lot of us that are just slogging through. And we're like the working class. We're the ones that are just trying to get it done. The lunchbox crew. I don't remember who used that phrase. I heard it once, and it's like, you're either the one in the corporate dining room or you're the lunchbox crew. You know, you're the one that has to bring your lunch. I'm the lunchbox crew, and I think there's more of us lunchbox crew than some people really want to admit. So I just want you guys to see that I'm not just going to pretend everything's great and that I'm not struggling. You'll see the good days and you're going to see the bad days. And that's why we're here, right? We're supporting each other. So as much as you're supporting me in the comments, I hope that this helps you too, to understand that it's not always perfect. But we get through. Somehow, we're going to get to the other side. Okay? We're going to get there. I don't know how. I figure, you know what? If God's going to carry me this far, He ain't going to put me down now. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junket. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.